Hello and welcome to Showtime 112. Today we're flying a mission that is a sequel to our previous mission in our previous video. If you haven't seen it, feel free to do so. Let me just recap briefly. The mission is set in 1980 during the Iran-Iraq War, and it focuses on a combined Iranian operation called Operation Morvarid. The objective of operation was to attack two Iraqi oil rigs, which were used for military purposes as well. The oil rigs were successfully destroyed. Apart from that, Iran also blocked a couple of Iraqi ports by its navy. Now, in response to this blockade, Iraq launched its own navy, missile boats of Osa class, against the Iranian ships. A conflict developed in which Iranians sank two Iraqi missile boats, but one of the Iranian missile boats was also damaged by the Iraqis. It later sank, but before that it called for air support. F-4 Phantoms armed with Maverick missiles were sent to aid the Iranian missile boats. Eventually, the mission was very successful, and Iranian F-4 Phantoms managed to destroy majority of Iraqi Navy. Those attacks were flown by some of the top Iranian pilots, the most famous pilots. Our task today will be to lead a flight of F-5s, and we will fly a support mission. Our main objective will be destruction of an Iraqi SA-3 SAM site in the vicinity. We are escorted by some F-14s. They were also involved in the operation. We took off from Shiraz airport. We were followed by our F-14 escort, and the final flight are the F-4 Phantoms, whose task will be to locate and destroy Iraqi missile boats. Now we're heading west. Okay, our wingmen formed up. When we overfly the mountains and reach the coastline, we will get to a very low altitude. We will try to fly as low as possible above the waters of the Persian Gulf and approach the SAM site. When we locate it, we will attack it with unguided rockets. That smoke over there to our left is one of the Iraqi oil rigs attacked this morning. It's two rigs. You can see the fires clearly. All right. It's a ground search radar, which means we have located our target. It's right ahead of us. Now all we have to do is find it and destroy search and track radar, and the whole SAM site is out of business. Let's climb a little bit. but not too high. That's where they are. Okay, I think we got hit on the radars. Nothing on the radar warning receiver anymore, so yeah, I think those radars are out, but let's go and attack the launchers as well. Don't think that was a hit. We still have our gun. Let's go for a strafing attack. I think the SAM site is properly destroyed, but now we have MiG-23s chasing us. Now the best thing to do is get out of here and let our Tomcat escort deal with them. I think that was it. We managed to take out the Iraqi SA-3 SAM site. Some MiG-23s are scrambled against us, but our F-14 fighter escort was able to deal with them. They were all shut down using superior Phoenix missiles. And the F-4 flight that was tasked with destroying the Iraqi missile boats was also very successful. They scored a lot of Maverick hits. And apparently most missile boats were sunk. Some of them are still afloat but heavily damaged. What we're doing now is returning to our home base in Shiraz. Hopefully we will have enough fuel. Now, in the Iran-Iraq war, it was quite frequent that Iranian airplanes would come back with very little fuel. The attack missions were usually quite long, and the Iranian tanker fleet was insufficient to support such major operations, so landing on fumes was not uncommon. Just going for a straight landing. We are critically low on fuel. Back at our home base. Now, mission was a big success. Our primary target, the SA-3 site, was totally destroyed. The other flight, the flight of F-4 Phantoms, was even more successful. They managed to take out almost all of the Iraqi missile boats. Just 2 of them survived, but just barely floating. One of our wingmen didn't make it back to the base due to shortage of fuel. Again, as I mentioned already, this was a frequent occurrence and frequent problem for the Iranians. Now, if you like this video, you know what to do. Press the like button. Feel free to comment if you like the video, comment. If you didn't like the video, comment as well. Maybe we can do something to improve our future videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, subscribe. A lot more videos are scheduled in the future, and keep watching us.